Good morning, everybody. Well, as you all know, I'm going to start doing videos and commentary and posting different things that affect the black community, namely injustices and wrongdoings and adversities that face us. But first, I think I should start out with my story. I'm from a little town in Ohio called Robertsville. I grew up down there. It's a predominantly white community. I was born biracial. My dad was black, my mom was white. They're both deceased now. But I've had a struggle, since I was a child. I never really understood any of this stuff. I didn't know I was different. All I knew is I was a child. I was a little kid, man, and all I wanted to do was have fun and have friends, And I made it through kindergarten without knowing that I was different. But I distinctly remember it starting in first grade. And I believe this is why. I think these kids took home our class picture, and their parents saw that, oh, who's that one? That one's different. He's a little black kid. And some of the parents, I'm sure, went right straight to, that's a little nigger boy. That's a little nigger boy. So guess what I started getting? These kids brought that shit to school. I would get beat up on a daily basis. I would get called nigger all the time, every day and day in and day out. And here's the thing. People want to try to claim that they know me in some way. That, oh, I had such a good life and I had a lot of friends and that shit never happened to me and blah, 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 blah. Well, no, it did happen to me. And denying it is not going to do anything about it. I had to put up with that for 4 years of my childhood, all the way through fourth grade. So then I went over to a different school. It was for just the fifth grade. That was okay. I didn't really have too many issues there. So then from there I went to a junior high school in Minerva as well. I didn't really talk to too many people when I was over there, from what I remember. I didn't have very many friends over there. So, moving on to high school. This is where children tend to try to find their way, where they try to fit in. They try to find a group of people to fit in with. So, naturally, this was kind of tough for me. Because I liked some people and I thought they were pretty cool, So I tried to get with different groups of people to, just try to find my way. Go and get. So, I started smoking cigarettes, and that led me to a place at Minerva High School that they called the fence. You could go outside the fence in the morning, outside the parking lot, to smoke cigarettes. You weren't allowed to do it on school property. So there was always a gathering outside the fence. So I started, pretty much hanging with the stoners and the troublemakers and people like that. Well, naturally, I considered these people my friends, but, every time that I went around them, they always wanted to, naturally level that N word around me. And this is where people always want to try to tell me, oh, well, you had all these friends and you were raised by white people and you went to an all white school and you listen to white music. Those things are correct. But I'm telling you right now, I have been harassed about this my whole life. And then outside of high school, I tried to make friends with different people. And everywhere I'd go, I would get it from somewhere and some way. And, I just got sick of it. I got tired of it. I don't want to be around it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm a full-grown man. I am a father of 4 children. I am a working man. I am a law-abiding citizen. I am a human fucking being. I do not need to put up with that from anybody. So I've dropped a lot of people that I used to consider friend because that's how they are. And they did it in a nonchalant way. They did it in a way to where it didn't make them look that bad. I had a guy, I was playing Magic the Gathering for a long time. Years. From about 95 till about, 2008, 2009, something like that. It was fun. But there again, that's what I dealt with, was that. Every time I'd go around, we couldn't just play Magic. We couldn't just have fun. Somebody always had to say, nigger, or something like that. Something. And I'm tired of it. I got sick of it, man. I don't do that anymore. I don't even play Magic anymore because of that. Was over at a friend's house. I always wear a hat. I'm a man of hats. I wear hats. Well, one time I didn't wear a hat. Went over to a buddy's house. Walked in the door. Hey, you got your hair cut. This little shitting son of a bitch, little bastard, going to turn around and point right directly at me and go, he's a nigger! Right in front of everybody. I had a split decision right there, whether to grab him by his skinny little fucking neck and choke the life right out of him and beat him till he was blue, or naturally do like we black people do and let it go. We are always forgiving these people, these racist people. We are always giving in to them. We are always subservient to them. Well, no more. I'm telling you, if anybody ever says that around me again, I'm going to punch them in the mouth. Plain and simple. And then they can accuse me of being an asshole, when in truth, they were the ones that provoked me. So now I'm in a place in my life where I'm comfortable. I don't have to deal with it. I've deleted a lot of racist people off of my Facebook friends list. I have a beautiful biracial wife. Her dad is Mexican and her mom is white. So we are both biracial. We live comfortably together. We love each other. Life couldn't be better now, We do all our things together. We have fun. We enjoy life. And we don't have to live with racism and prejudice and hate. None of it. We do our thing. And we meet in the middle. And we love each other. And that's all that matters. So here I am in 2017. And I believe that the Lord has given me a position that I need to speak out against racism and hatred. I think that you have to identify a problem before you can cure the problem. A lot of people want to deflect. They want to place blame. They want to deny. And then turn around and be a racist, hateful bigot. I'm going to do several segments on racism, hatred, injustices to the black community. Some of these things might be hard to listen to. They might be hard to watch. And a lot of you may go on the defensive immediately. But I believe that it needs to be put out there. I believe that we need to address these issues. And we need to start paving a way for a better life for the African American man, woman, and child. Because so far, we haven't had a nice way paved for us in the United States of America. So, with that, I'm going to stop there. Just look for my videos, my articles, my commentary. If you want to interact with me, that's fine. Leave your comments and your likes. But please, keep it in a positive fashion so we can move this in a forward motion. So we can try to make a difference. That's all I want to do, is add my voice to the growing masses of other African Americans that are raising their voice in protest to injustices to our people. Okay? So like I said, just look for videos, commentary, news articles, things of that nature. You know, and it's not all going to be bad. I'm going to have a lot of success stories as well to show how we, as African Americans, overcome the system that is so bent against us achieving success in life. So, with that being said, I wish you all a good weekend, a safe and happy weekend with your families and your loved ones. And just watch for all these things that I will be putting out on social media. Thanks very much.